Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about pronation on the serve. I want to show you what pronation is. I want to show you why it's one of the most natural movements that you can ever perform within a service stroke. And then I want to show you how you can apply this into your game, into your serve, for a faster, more powerful, and easier serve. Pronation is a natural movement of the human body, and quite simply, it's when the limb turns inwards. So if I move my hand that way, so I bring my thumb in and to the ground, then I have pronation. If I move my feet this way, I have pronated feet. If I move my feet this way, I have supinated feet. This is supination, this is pronation. And in the service, pronation is very, very natural if you allow it to occur. But because of the concentration and focus on getting the ball in, most people actually stop the pronation. So first of all, let's have a look at how natural it is. If I make a swing here with this side-on action, a hammer action we call it in the serve, and now I go through the stroke and take it to its natural limit, I can't go any further. Now my arm is locked, and the only way I can go down is with lowering the arm. But if I turn the hand, pronate, then now I can keep going. Let's just put my left arm on my elbow to demonstrate this. You could try it yourself. That's the end of my range of motion. I can't go any further. And now with pronation, I can continue. And where this applies to the serve is that if I do not pronate, then that range of motion is the limit of what I can do to hit the ball. But if I do pronate, then I can get this much faster, more rapid motion because the arm can accelerate through this point here. You see, the length of my swing without pronation is really limited to there. But the length of my swing with pronation is much, much further and therefore much, much faster. And the problem with this in relation to the serve is that when you add pronation, when you're learning the serve, the balls go flying absolutely everywhere. So then to get control of the serve, instead of having a pronated serve like this, we tend to, or the players developing their game, tend to remove pronation and get control but remove power. But once you've got the service stroke, then using pronation is really essential to get the maximum speed out of your stroke. I'm now going to show you a couple of drills that you can do to ensure that you get the feel of pronation, and then we're going to add it to the serve. So the first drill is a super simple drill. First of all, I'm going to just bounce the ball on the edge of the frame here. This is pretty easy. Now I'm going to bounce the ball on the strings. This is even easier. But now I'm going to combine the two. And when I combine the two, I'm going to go from the hammer action to the pronated movement. So hammer, pronate, hammer, pronate, hammer, pronate, hammer, pronate, hammer, pronate. And now I'm going to make what is essentially the same movement, but with some acceleration. When I do the drill here, then I'm doing it very slowly and controlled. But I want to now add some aggression, power, and speed to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce the ball to my right, and then I'm going to try and hit it down into the ground and bounce it over the net behind me. So here and here. And once again, here and here. And you can immediately see the power that I'm creating with that pronated movement. And now we're going to try and add this movement to the serve. And when I make this motion where I hit the ball into the ground, then I have a great view of the back of my hand. So what I'm going to do, focusing entirely on the arm action, trying to remove the shape of the body as much as possible, is I'm going to serve and try and see the back of my hand. So I serve, and I can see the back of my hand. Once again, let's make the same shape. So now I serve, and I can see the back of my hand. And I had a great sound and very good contact with the ball there. Let me try and show you this from your own perspective. So this is the view that you should see at the end of your serve. And when you're making this pronated stroke, don't be concerned that the racket is finishing on the right side of the body. I know when we watch every high-level player serve, then they nearly always finish on the left side of the body here. But it's actually a little bit of an illusion because they're not finishing on the left side with the swing path. They're finishing on the left side with a rotation of the shoulders. So the stroke actually finishes on the right, but they rotate their shoulders to place the racket on the left. Many serves or many service actions are corrupted by the fact that the players are trying to finish like the pros but they're not getting to the left side of the body the same way that the pros do. The pros do it with the rotation of the shoulders, and the players are trying to do it with the swing path. So finish on the right side, and you'll be able to check your pronation. And when you've got the pronation correct, now we go to the next step, and we serve, and we finish to the left side, and I still have a view of the back of my hand. Without pronation, no, I can't see it. With pronation, I have a very clear view of the back of my hand, of my fist. So add pronation to your serve. Remember, it's a totally natural movement. It's been removed in your desire to control the serve. But now, if you have a service stroke, you can add pronation, you can bring it back, and you add terrific power to a controlled serve. Check out our forehand solution course. We've broken the forehand down into 7 essential component parts and then made 7 elements, and every element of the course has detailed, precise and clear video lessons such as this, but also then clear explanations of the stroke, going into the depth of the science and the biomechanics, and then super clear illustrations. So you'll be able to see the solutions, read the solutions, view the solutions and apply the solutions. So try these drills. Remember the bouncing drill, the flicking drill, and then see the back of your hand, and you'll add pronation to your serve, and you'll have an easier serve with less effort and more speed. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.